Hello, everyone. Kicking off another stream. Make sure everything's set up right. All looking good. So, this one's still up from earlier. I actually failed this one, and I was going to make a video on it, but I sort of decided against it. It's too simple an idea. I just messed up. Um, my sort of thought process in this one was, this just looks like checkmate in a couple of moves, Surely just queen here, it's all over. But then I got a bit sort of distracted by this idea, like blocking. And I was sort of thinking, oh, that sort of blunts my attack, What do I do now? So then I started thinking, right, well, what are the other options? Well, why don't I just take this bishop? Sort of forcing the king this way. And then maybe we do this. Maybe we even force the king down here. And surely then that's just checkmate, rook here. He's just getting checkmated, surely. There's no way the king can survive. I mean, he has no defense at all. So that was my idea, and I just went with it. I just thought, there's no way that isn't winning. It's not winning. And in fact, the winning idea is this, my initial idea. And I should have just taken a bit more time. Should have thought about it a bit more. Should have sort of really understood the position a bit more. Because, after this, and this, like I saw, it's just blatantly obvious what you have to do here. This here is a pin, It's a slightly tricky to see one because it's kind of a backwards one. But this pawn is undefended. So like, we can simply just take it, the queen, and then it's checkmate in one, But for some reason, I just, I don't know. I just saw this and thought, oh, yeah, it's not working. And so I went for this, which is wrong. And actually, if you look at the analysis, kind of interesting. If we do this, he simply runs the king to a3. He gives up the bishop and runs to a3. Now, another thing I failed to do in this puzzle is I failed to count the material. So let's do that now. We have 2 rooks and 2 pieces. He has 2 rooks and 3 pieces. We're actually down a piece, even having just won a piece. So we were down 2 pieces at the start, and maybe that information could have been useful as well. I think, I would always recommend doing these puzzles that you count the material, because it's just more information. It gives you more context about the position. And, if you're in a real chess game, you know the material at the current moment, don't you? It's like you played the game, you know if you're down or up. Doing a puzzle, it can be useful information as well. It can give you hints as to what direction the puzzle is going to go in. But this one's just kind of unbelievable that he can get out of this, like, this just looks completely crushing. Yeah, the king's right out in the open. We've got 2 pieces, including the queen, bearing down on him. But he just survives, and it's unbelievable. So, Our best move, apparently, which seems unreal as well, is to bring this knight out. You know? What if we just go for the original idea? Let's try and checkmate him. That's a lot worse. He now just simply, creates a hidey hole for his king. We don't have any threat anymore. We can check him here, but he's just running. Let's say we play that. The king hides on b2. We don't have any follow-up. It seems like we should have something here, but I guess we have to bear in mind as well, our king, well, we can't do that, but I don't know, this is still unreal to me, that this is savable point. Like, surely we can just do something like this, but no, this is just getting worse and worse and worse for us. The more we try and attack, the worse the evaluation gets, which is quite unreal. Now he brings out his knight, just ignores the threat completely. Our best move is now to castle, queenside. We have no attack. His king, bizarrely, is completely safe here. With all these attackers. Just unreal. It's quite an unbelievable puzzle, this one. But of course, it was all predicated on missing the very simple idea at the start that the attack was winning. We just missed the fact that, his bishop was pinned. It wasn't defending the pawn. But this was a really interesting analysis. Like, it just shows you, even when it looks completely crushing, it doesn't mean it is. You have to be very careful. You can assume it's winning, but you might be wrong. And certainly in some of the more difficult puzzles, you will be wrong. It will deliberately do things like that to you. It will give you situations that look crushing, but they're not. Like this. Anyway, thought that was had that one open for a while now. I've been thinking about it, and yeah, thought it was quite kind of a cool one. So let's go back. We've already failed this one, obviously. The simple mate in 3. That's how tricky these puzzles are sometimes. So let's carry on. Brand new puzzle. Let's see what we can do. So, sort of seeing, we have this or this. We also have this. Those look like the 3 most likely candidate moves. So look at this. So he can go here or here. Kind of feel like our queen can't really get involved now, so I'm actually going to abandon this line and let's look at this instead. Because there's always this idea as well. I'll bring the rook up here. Well, I guess we can do the same with the queen. Queen can go here. But I still feel this is more powerful. So I'm going to look at this. Let's have a look at this first. So if the king goes into the center, bearing in mind this is checkmate. So it has to be all forcing. I mean, I guess we don't have this. That's interesting actually. So that could be a reason to go back to the other idea of rook here first, because this is still an option. Okay. I was sort of thinking if he goes this way, if the queen never has to attack down here, he can't actually. We'd have to play some sort of pawn move, which might allow us to escape from checkmate as well. That's worth thinking about. But now let's have a look at this again. King here. Because this gives us another option, which is to check like this. We're up a piece as well, so if we can sort of, I don't know, either force checkmate or find the correct time to play a pawn move, could be good. He has this block, and that potentially scuppers our plan because, well, this is check. Sorry, it's not check. Never mind. So here. Is this just fiddling out? I mean, we can check again. Block. Then we come in. The king's running back. Seems fairly complicated. I'm not feeling either of those right now. Like, there's a lot of options. Let's have a look at this. Let's say he has so many moves here. Can go to any of these squares. In fact, no, just these two. So here, let's say here, our knight's hanging. It'd be really nice if we could check him and with our queen, you know, along this diagonal, but we can't do that. Or like a check here, forcing the trade, getting out of danger. So I'm not feeling this at all. Like, what are we even doing after this? Only check we have is this. And then the knight drops. Yeah. Not feeling that. So let's go back to this one. So here or here. Let's go here. Now I'm quite liking this. It forces him this way. In fact, it forces him here. Or here, here, wait a sec, here, here. This is a fork, you know? But you can't take, again, because of this. What do we have here? Has to be a queen move. We have no other checks. The only check I can see is this. If he blocks, that's fine, we'll trade. We're happy with that. So let's say he doesn't block. I mean, he has 4 squares. He can go to any of these squares. That's feeling a bit iffy. It's a lot of calculation to have to do. Our knight and rook are sort of becoming out of it there. They don't have... For this square, we have a knight check here. But he doesn't have to go to that square. For any of these 3 squares, he goes to. Our knight is here, our rook's here. You know, they don't have any checks. And they're not really supporting the attack anymore. It's sort of come too far away. Our queen is here. I'm not feeling that right now. So let's go back to this idea of the queen. Let's say he goes this way. We have this check. He can't really block with the rook, so he has to run the king. Either here or here. Let's go this way again, because that's sort of what we were looking at last time. Here, here, here. Our knight's under threat. Although if he ever takes the knight, this king, this is checkmate. So that might be interesting. We also have this check here, possibly forcing a trade, but losing a knight. So queen takes, knight takes, king takes. Our rook is here. We can take this pawn with check. But I don't know about that guy. He's then pushing his pawn. That's just losing. So what else do we have? Queen. Check here. Although now he can take the knight, and we no longer have checkmate. Oh, okay. I missed this check. So we have this check offering, well, forcing a trade of queens. Takes, takes, pawn push. I think we have to give up the knight in that situation, which I don't think we really want to do. It's like a draw. So that doesn't look like it works. Am I missing something else? And this is very, very dangerous. Like, there's this threat and this. So whatever we come up with just has to be so forcing. So here, here. What else do we have here? Let's try this again. Has to go here. Now we have this. So you can go here, here, or here. Ooh. If he goes here, that's checkmate with this move. If he goes here, this is check. Mate. If he goes here, there's a choice there. He could take with the queen. Hmm. But this is looking promising. I think I'm going to go for that. Okay, he's gone the other way. So I want to analyze that afterwards. I want to see how accurate we were there. But now, it's a totally different situation. I didn't even look at this. I felt like the critical line was the king running this way. So now, we can win this rook by doing this. But we still have checkmate threat. Okay. So queen here. If he goes this way, it doesn't work for us. We must have something. Forcing here. Where can we check him? We have this one. So this move's interesting now. And I'm actually not seeing anything else for us. I don't think this check works. Let's say he goes here. Oh, we do have this. Okay, here. Hmm. Pretty interesting. This rook's just out of the game completely now. Yeah, that's checkmate. Okay. Let's force checkmate. Didn't actually see that. Always got to think about that, guys. Like, blocks, you know? That could have just messed us up completely. So it feels like we kind of have to allow this now. But then okay, then we can take the rook with check. Has to come back this way. But then it's just perpetual, no? we have to check or cover the square. The only check available is this. Let's force back here. Only check available is to take the rook. He's forced back here. Oh, this is pretty crazy. We check back here again. King comes here. We have this move. Which kind of, not necessarily, but kind of forces him to take, I think. Then we have this move. And he has to go here. Wow, that's pretty mental. Let's have a look at this. So does it actually threaten anything? It actually blocks our queen from this check. But it gives our king an escape route. Not convinced it really helps us in terms of the attack. Oh, this move is just completely spoiled everything. I'm not seeing what else we can do here apart from this check. Then potentially take the rook with check. Comes back here. Check again. Comes back here. Rook sack. Knight in. Has to be forcing, you know? Like, this is mate in one. Has to be a check. Or we have to cover the square here. The only way we can do that is with this move. I don't really see how that helps us. You know, maybe he just pushes his pawn. In fact, what about just this? That's mate as well. It's threatening mate in two different ways. So it has to be a check, and the only check is this. Now there's an option here. We can take the rook with check, or we can sack the rook. Only two options that I can see. So let's have a look at this. After that, we have a check. But, you know, this sort of idea we can't checkmate with just a queen, surely. He's still threatening this and this. So I sort of feel like let's start with this. What else is there? You know, this check. It's not working. Well, the puzzle ends there. It's only a 2400 puzzle. But this isn't over, surely. So let's have a look at that. Yep, we repeat again. King b2. We repeat again. We repeat again. Then d6. Oh. We bring the queen back. Wow. Okay. Okay, that sort of makes sense. It's like this is defending because you know, he can't push this pawn because we take, and these are no longer threats. Well, this is no longer a threat because we take. This is no longer a threat because we block. Wow, that's absolutely crazy. That's an insane puzzle. And I'm also curious about this other line at the start. Like, if he comes this way, mate in 12. This is a 2400 puzzle. What the hell? And then the right idea was queen here. He's now blocking. Didn't consider that. We fork. We managed to take a check. This is insane. We play knight a1. I'm sorry. This is not a good puzzle. I appreciate these things come from real games, you know, this could be a real situation, but this is just insane. There's no way. I don't think any human being could fully calculate this. Like, we got lucky. We sort of used a bit of intuition. It looked like this line was winning with the queen check here. All we analysed was some sideline with the king going this way. That wasn't this one, it was a different one. Like, it didn't even see this block move here. I was thinking, well, in fact, he can't run this way now. So what, yeah, if he runs this way, you know, we've got options here as well that would need to be analysed. Apparently the best move is this. So this is forced mate, apparently, in 14. And this is forced mate in 8. I know it looks clearly winning, material-wise, yeah, but you gotta remember this threat here. Just one move is all it takes. So I think this is absolutely unbelievable as a puzzle for a human being to solve. Definitively. Like, I'm sorry, I don't even think Magnus or Hikaru could solve this. Definitively. I think this is beyond any human being. And I could be wrong. You know, if Hikaru wants to come along and tell me I'm wrong, I'm all for it. But this is just crazy. I'm going to keep this one open, because I might even create a video on this. It's just unbelievable. And, you know, I gained 5 points for that, by somehow getting it right, you know. And it's rated 2400. It's just... This puzzle has blown my mind. I mean, maybe there's a way, process of elimination. Maybe we could rule out the other possible moves at the start. I don't know, man. So let's carry on. Hope that we get something that isn't quite as insane as that. So I was sort of initially thinking this. Check. Attacking multiple things. But does this not just solve that? Queen here, queen here. What about this first? Guess I can still do queen here. So it takes. Let's say he takes. Queen here. Queen here. King here. Is that a possibility? Then you can just trade, surely. What about pawn here? Undermine the defender. You can take. We take. Say bishop back, all the way back to here. You know, it's just a trade of one piece. So queen here, queen here. We can take the knight. Then he has a discovery. The bishop's getting out, no? Or this. Let's go crazy. Let's consider this. You know, threatening checkmate. Not sure. Take, check, block. Say we trade. Takes. So we attack the knight. He attacks the rook. You know, we have this check. He probably has to go back here to defend against this. Then we defend our rook. I don't know. That's pretty crazy. I'm just missing something here. Not unusual. This just feels overextended. Like, has to be a way to take advantage of this. And if we don't take this bishop, he's immediately threatening a trade, yeah? And our king's just exposed. Take, check, block. He's got this threat. Sort of. What about if we do this? He takes, we take. Now this comes in again. Trade, trade. This threat. Hmm. We can now check here, in fact. Blocks. We can take this pawn. Here, a double check discovery. Our king has to move. You know? It's crazy. Would appreciate any suggestions here. I'm looking at, you know, the obvious move. Check. Then queen blocks. What are we doing after that? Doesn't seem to work. You know, I've looked at taking the bishop first. Knight takes. Queen check. Queen blocks. Seems to solve everything. I've looked at pawn here. Then he just trades. We take. Check. You know, let's say we block. Queen trade, knight takes, bishop gets out. You know? I'm missing something. If I'm missing something really simple, please just tell me. Don't tell me what it is, just tell me that I'm missing something. Like, the possible moves I'm seeing are this, or this. I'm just going to sit here until I see it. I do not care. Like maybe this is something. Let's have a look at this again. I don't think it is, in all honesty, but here, I don't know, let's say if the pawn comes forward, this forks the queen and the rook, the queen comes out, we then have this check, king has to go here, then what? I suppose we should consider this as well. Threatening the same thing, threatening checkmate. If knight takes, we take with check. Queen comes out, but then we win the bishop. Maybe that's worth looking at more. Then knight takes. Yeah. Okay. This is looking promising. He doesn't have time to trade here. Okay, let's go for that. Nope. So queen move. It is this. This is the first idea. But I don't see how this works. Is it just this? No. Trade. Okay, it's all this. Oh, we fork. How did I miss that? Oh, that's really bad. And I just saw viewers coming in there, like one at a time. And they must have just seen that and thinking, what is this guy doing? It's obvious. I don't know. I just couldn't see that. It was the most obvious line as well. Like I was looking at so much weird sidelines. That was the most forcing thing. Okay, so this is pretty locked up over here. We're down a piece. We're down a bishop. We have a pretty advanced pawn and potentially another pawn backing it up. With this move. His king cannot move at all. All of these squares are covered. So I'm wondering if this is some sort of idea. You know, threatening this. Which would be checkmate. Like, what's his defense against it? Like, let's say we do that straight away. We're hanging this pawn. But then, is it just coming in? You know? We definitely do not want to do this. Which seems like the most logical move. You know, it defends the pawn and check at the same time. But this just allows the king to escape. You know? And we're not going to get that chance again where the king is stuck. He's just going to go wherever he wants, back this way. You know? So, that's what I'm currently thinking. We should consider this idea. Does that help him? I don't think it does. This still works. He has to take. This is checkmate. Okay. Gonna go for that. Cool. Next one. Queen is attacked. Material is equal. He has an extra pawn here. Otherwise equal. We have check. Check. Potential sack. Doesn't seem to do much. You know, this rook is defended. So these are looking like the most likely candidates. We also have this. This potentially wins the knight. but do we have better? His king, we don't have enough pieces attacking the king currently to checkmate, I think. So this feels like the simplest idea. Just win a knight. Could go for that. Okay. Fairly easy one. Next one. So we're up a rook in this position, but we're under threat of checkmate in one. So whatever we do has to be pretty forcing. So what are the forcing moves? This. What else? Not seeing much else actually. So let's have a look at this. The king can go here. So there's just an idea of this, whatever the king does, whether it takes or goes here, just queen back. We're up a piece. That just solves everything though. I don't see any other way to get to the king right now. I'm going to go for that. Yeah, so now I don't see what other option we have but to defend this. The sack, take, queen in, king back. Just giving up a rook for no reason. There's no follow-up attack. So I'm sort of feeling this. In fact, I guess this also might work. Attack the queen. Start pushing this guy. Where's the queen going? I guess he has this idea. In fact, if we do the queen move, he still has this idea. How do we stop that? Need to be a bit careful here. So I think it's between this and this. I don't see any other way of stopping mate in one. But then how do we stop this? If anyone's in the chat and you think you solved it, you know, don't tell me the answer, but this is kind of a cool one. I guess. No, I'm just not seeing a defense here. So I'm now going back to this. I don't see a follow-up to that either. So I'm missing something really simple here. Apologies. How can I defend this? I'm just not seeing it. Mate in one. That cannot be defended. Yeah? So this doesn't work. This. This cannot be defended. So this is literally the only move that we can play. Okay. I don't think that changes anything about this situation. So the only move is this. Oh, I see. Okay. So now this does defend both threats. Defends this and this. Okay. Wow. That's only a 2500 puzzle. That's crazy. Going back to the start of that, so it's only 5 moves, but I found that really hard. Like, glad I got that one. Just seeing that. Wow. This last ditch. You know, we're up material, so we can defend now. We're fine. Yeah, this just works. Wow. Crazy. It's kind of forced, you know, just to sort of visualize this idea. with the rook sack. Nice puzzle. Okay, so what's going on here? We're down a knight. This pawn's fairly advanced. We have a check. And then we have another check, which potentially picks up the rook. That seems the only thing going on in this position. Apparently not. Oh, maybe we just play this first? What's wrong with this? Oh, he just takes and then gets the pawn. Should have taken a bit more time there. This must be the winning idea. Yeah. Okay. That's my bad. Rushed that one a little bit. So now this just spins. Yeah. Fair enough. Next one. Moving this bishop is a sort of discovered, so say for example here, we're threatening checkmate and this bishop. That seems okay. Material is equal, so we win a piece. That'd be good. So he has to defend checkmate. Although he can defend it with this piece, but we can actually just take that because of this pin. So I think that's got to be the way, yeah. Nope. Oh, it's just checkmate. It's a queen sack. Wow. Let's take a bit more time here. What's the right idea here? Oh, this move. Right. Just need to slow down a little bit. I'm getting ahead of myself a little bit here. I see viewers come in and I want to impress them. And I do the complete opposite. And then they leave. Because they're like, this guy is a fucking idiot. I don't know, I need to get out of that mindset. So the king is in the middle of the board. Which cannot be good for black. And clearly isn't, because this is a puzzle, and there's a win. But this is a fairly complicated position. There's a lot going on. Our pieces are just randomly all over the place. This is hanging. And if he takes this, this is hanging. Material, we're down a piece. A rook, in fact. So I feel like this has to be a checkmate of the king. We have this move. Do we have any other checks? Not seeing it. So, candidate number one. That actually forces the king here. Is that not checkmate? Yep. Okay. On to the next. King's in a pretty bad situation here. We're down a piece, so this is probably a checkmate. We have this. Forces a king here, then we have this. Forces a king here. We win back the piece with check, potentially. We also have this, although knight could take. Also have this. This feels the strongest so far, though. Just out of sort of instinct, but I need to be careful. If the knight comes out, that's probably not good. Yeah, so let's look at this one. The king has to go here. The king has to go here. Take the knight. The king can go back this way. Not sure about that. We also have this first. If the knight takes, this is checkmate. If the pawn takes, this is checkmate. The king can run here. You know, this is getting a bit crazy. So it's between this and this. I don't think this works. So he has to run. Check. Oh no, we can't run there. Hang on. Here, here, here. That's checkmate. Okay, this works. No? What the hell am I missing there? So what is this? And this. Okay, let's have a look at that. I thought this was first checkmate. Oh, the king can take this way. Okay, I missed that. Completely missed that. It's a draw now. That's not good. So this just works, apparently. Mate in 4. This is correct. Has to go here. Take the knight. He goes back. And now we force him this way again. And then this is checkmate. Crisscross applesauce. That's kind of nice. But that just shows how easy it is in these complicated positions to blunder, you know. Like this, I just missed the fact. I saw this was supposed to lead to checkmate. I just did not see this. Which somehow allows him to escape. You know? Knight c4. Really? That's a bit of an unreal move. What the hell? I guess if we take that, he gets d3 in, yeah. And the sort of, the king's just... Okay, so instead of that, we check here. The king runs here again. And what is this, perpetual check? Wow, this is crazy. Like, I see these people coming into the channel, right? And they look at the puzzle that I'm trying to solve, and they leave. Because they must think, I've solved this, this is easy. This is not fucking easy. Like, I find it hard to believe that these players saw all of this. I mean, maybe they saw the forced checkmate the other way. Fair enough, that's possible, for sure. But this could still be checkmate. Yeah, very complicated position. And we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13 moves in now to one of the variations. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's just not interesting enough content for people. I'm not sure. You know, why watch a guy solving puzzles when you can do it yourself? You know? What value am I adding? I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure. But that one, it's kind of a cool puzzle, you know? Mate in 5. I'm going to keep that one. There's some lesson in there somewhere. I'm not sure what it is right now, but I'll think about it. Ultimately, I'm trying to make videos, so when I'm streaming, I'm just solving puzzles, but if I see a puzzle that I think is interesting, has some instruction value, then I like to make videos on them. I think that one has potential. Okay, so most obvious move is this. Forces a king this way. Then what are we doing? We have another check here. Forces a king here. Does this work? It forces the queen sack. No, we can't do that. Hang on. Here, 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 here. That just fails to this, yeah? So rook here. Again, forced here. 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 Now we have rook takes. And that's mate. So that one's just a pretty simple calculation one, yeah? Let's carry on. Our bishop set. This rook's hanging. This is a check. If we could do this, then this, that's checkmate. Is this something? Probably not. Can this knight help? Not sure. What are the threats against us? This knight's just hanging as well. Material is we're down a rook. Potentially this is a threat. Picking up this guy. I feel like there must be some fourth checkmate or something. So here, here. Here. Are we repeating? Back in a sec, guys. Sorry, mate. Didn't realise it was muted. How's it going, man? Cool, cool. I guess we also have this. Yeah, I was down to 2,500, believe it or not. Yesterday, I think. Really bad run. Sort of managed to just grind it back up. Just taking my time, you know? Trying not to rush. Trying not to mouse slip as well. Oh, we also have this. I just spotted this. This has to be the right move. Yeah. Okay. Took me a while to see that. Just, again, just spotting all threats, you know. I couldn't see how these were working at all. Like, the king's just running this way. Yeah. Just have to take my time. So, what have ideas going on here? This seems quite nice. Like, I'm pretty sure he has to play this move. Then we en passant. Then that gives him this square. This is maybe an option as well. You can take the knight, but then we win the queen. Queen takes, rook in. Then he can take the knight. Then this, and this. It's forced checkmate. But do we have enough time for that? So it's between... This seems pretty powerful as well. Forcing this. Attacking the queen and check at the same time, so it kind of has to... That wins the queen. So I guess it's just a question of, is this forced checkmate, the other one, like this? If he goes this way, maybe he's just surviving there. So I'm sort of feeling this one. Cool. Be really nice to get 2,700. So all pieces on the board. Got a typical cluster of stuff going on in the middle, where tactics abound. This is pretty complicated. Forcing moves, check. I hope so, Ed. I'm drawn to this, but it's worth considering this as well first. If the queen takes, then this is a massive fork. So that means the pawn's forced to take, which opens up this as well. Well, hang on. Not yet. Takes. Then knight takes. You have to take with this pawn. Then the queen comes in. But is that good? Not seeing what else we have there other than just knight takes. Pawn takes. So he's got pawns here. It's a bit weird. Not sure that really works though, because after queen here, king goes here. Not feeling that. Other alternatives is check. Pawn has to take. That feels more like some sort of tactic after that. Not sure. Bishop takes. Pawn has to take again. Isn't that just the same position? Sort of feels like it's the same. This isn't really a threat in that position because the queen's covering. Oh, but hang on. Yeah, so this here. Can I just drop in the knight though? Sorry, man. Just not as fast as you. Too many pieces. This knight's now under attack. Bishop takes. Pawn has to take. Queen here, king here. Oh, the queen can just come in. But then king here. Not sure about that one. I will also say I've had a few whiskies tonight, so it's probably not helping. So I'm not feeling this. Unless I'm missing something. Maybe knight takes? Don't think that helps. That's slightly worse, I would say. So this feels like it doesn't work. So the only other option is this. Unless there's something else. Can't see it. So I'm leaning towards this. So takes. Takes. So you sort of had an instinct then about how to solve this. Right. Oh, this mouse slipped. I need to stop doing that, man. I was leaning towards this. I was about to play this anyway, because I thought this didn't work. But maybe it does. Knight takes. Okay. there's only two possible moves here. I don't think queen out works. So knight takes or bishop takes. Knight takes just doesn't work at all. Yeah. Now we have a fork. And we're just winning a clean rook, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Nicely spotted, Ed. Didn't see that. Like, I looked at that line as well. So what was I thinking? So I saw this didn't work, for sure. Because after pawn takes, there's nothing there. Then I was calculating this. I saw this takes. I saw knight queen here. I just missed. So hang on. What's wrong with king here? Oh, then it's checkmate. Okay. Got it. Yeah. I don't know. It's only a 2400 puzzle, man. It's like I should be seeing that. So I'm on the way down again. I was almost at 2700. I think the whiskey's now kicking in. Need to be a bit careful. Right. White to move. This feels interesting. I'm going to take my time. See what's going on. So materials equal. This is hanging. Then, so would this be well, no, not necessarily. Although if I do that, then this is checkmate. So I can't do that. This is most appealing move so far, with the threat of just coming in like this. He has to take it. Two waves. This is still happening. Not seeing anything else really. So this is crucial now. We can check. Is this still a threat? So we can't, for example, take the rook. We're up exchange now, so in theory we could just play some sort of defensive move. But that feels wrong. Check first. an option as well. And what else is there? So for me, it's between this and I guess it's the best square for the queen. Not sure. Not a massive fan of this. Really, some weird idea as well of sort of counter-attacking his queen. But no, that doesn't work. Just takes. And if we take mate bishop move, defending the rook, but we can't attack his queen. No, it has to be a queen move. It's the only option. I'm going to play the most forcing one, which is here. That sort of gives us more options as well, so gives us a ladder idea if he goes back the way, and if he goes here, you know, his king's looking a bit dodgy there. We still have to defend this in the next move. Not sure. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. It's like I'm worried that this somehow makes it harder for us to get back, you know. We have this. We've got a lot of pieces aiming at our king. Oh, he also has potentially oh, this sort of threat here. be pretty careful. So this might be a little bit poisoned in a weird way. Like, I'm not seeing how we get to his king. This is tough. It's one of those ones that doesn't feel that concrete. Like, we're so undeveloped over here. Really dangerous. Not taking the pawn. Not really. I don't like the queen moves. Like, here, here, or here, I guess. I don't like any of those. But the alternative is, so, if we do this first, the king goes here, the queen sort of has to go here. So it's between or, you know, maybe this is still possible. So that hangs this pawn. Yeah, it's quite an interesting one. And maybe we check, and then move the rook. And we're thinking about this sort of idea. And it doesn't matter that these guys are pointing down here. At least for now. Yeah. I'm going to go for this. Okay. So what's the idea? It's only +2. So king goes here. Bishop f4. It's the best move. So my idea was this. Which draws. It's kind of a weird position, if you ask me, Ed. So bishop f4, connecting the rooks, keeps the win. Then he still does this. And we have queen e7. Which seems a bit crazy. I saw the most insane puzzle earlier, man. Like, this seems pretty crazy to me. Like, this is so unclear to me. Like, I think I got lucky. Just let's have a look at so the queen back to f3, for example, is a draw as well. So you have to find this and then this. What was the puzzle I saw before? There's a really crazy one. I'm going to make a video about it because it's just so insane. I won't bore you with it just now. But I might keep this one open as well, to be honest. I don't fully understand this one. Like, it just came down to, I guess, trying to keep initiative. Check. That's basically it. And yeah, that's it. Okay. Next one. This feels pretty mental. Black's got two queens. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to be making us if we don't do something. We have a ladder pattern here, but the knight's in the way. So does that not just work? Okay, nice easy one. No. Mate in two, basically. And a pretty simple one to see. This looks a bit more interesting. So is that not mate in two? Okay, another easy one. Both queens are hanging. So we can exchange by taking. Not sure this check does anything. Maybe we can save the queen. With that. Cool. That feels pretty brutal. I'm not sure it's checkmate. Quite a lot of options here. If we give him a move, our rook is hanging. So for example, if we do that, so it feels like this or some other discovery. If it goes this way, that's mate. But that's the same in this case. No, then we can't do that. So that's interesting. So this, so he has to go this way. We have no check after that. It's the most logical move. Goes here. Then this. You can run here. And we have this. Okay. No? What did I miss there? Oh, bishop. Okay, missed that. So there's something else here. Oh, you hit the same thing. Yeah, that's a tough one. Just spotting this. Once you get 5 moves deep, it's hard to see this kind of thing. It's so obvious. Oh, missed this as well. Yeah. That's kind of a cool one. I like how there was 3 blocks there. That's just another one that's like, spend a bit of time at the start looking for all the checks and just spotting this. Annoying. White to move. Right, okay. Didn't see that. I'm not immediately seeing this one. I'm assuming it's some combination, you know, something like this. But I'm not seeing it right now. It has to be a checkmate. I mean, we're down a queen, basically. This rook is annoying. Kind of interesting. He doesn't actually have any immediate threats against us. I can see this pinned. I was sort of thinking if we could move the king and bring this rook in, but we can't. Doesn't work. Or if here. Okay, so there must be something just with these three pieces. So he also has this check. If we don't check him. Yeah, absolutely does, yeah. So it has to be either this or this, I think. Those are the only two options. So let's have a look at this. King here. That just doesn't look like it works. So, right here. Say king here. Then rook here is mate. Here. That's mate as well. Okay, that was too simple. I should have seen that earlier. Next one. Yeah, just need to calculate sometimes. That was mate in 2, yeah? That should be easy. So we're down material. Gotta be a checkmate. Not seeing how we can win the queen. Definite checkmate pattern. Not feeling that because then that's an option as well. And this. No, that's checkmate. Surely. Okay. Most obvious move is this. has to go here. Can block. With 3 different pieces. This is this. Not sure about this one. Also have that. I think this has got to be the right move, surely. Yeah. We also have this. It's just mate, isn't it? This is just mate. Cool. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. Or maybe it does. Win the bishop. But there's this idea. That's okay, because the rook's covering. So yeah. Yeah, man. One more. Should do it. Queen's hit. Preferring this. If this, queen takes here. Rook back. It's mate. Here. This way. Check. Knife has to run this way. Or hang on. Here. Check. Yeah. Not sure about that. This rook's covering here as well. Guess another option is here, here. Rook here. Versus this. So the other option is queen here. Nice. $2,700. 5 in a row. Maybe the whiskey helps, I don't know. But that's basically 200 points gained back in just over a day. Oh shit. Do this. Goddamn opposition. Yeah. Just rushed out too much. Thought that was easy. So, new goal, 2,700. So we're getting checkmated in one, so clearly we have to stop that. Interestingly as well, we're getting checkmated in one in two different ways. This or this. So yeah, this doesn't defend. So there is no defense. Well, technically we can sack a queen. Then maybe play this. Not sure. So we might have a free move if we need it, but probably not. But the problem is I'm not seeing a check. We can sack a queen. This is an interesting one. This also defends. Oh no, it doesn't. The sack as well, which allows this. It's got to be that. There's no other option. Nothing else worked. So how do we checkmate here? No? Damn it. Ah, runs this way. I saw this checkmating pattern with the queen and the knight, which works if he's in a corner. It doesn't work in this case. I just sort of instinctively thought that was checkmate. It's my bad. So the difference is the queen and the knight the other way around, allowing this at the end. Yeah. Okay. Should have just taken more time. Okay, so the mission is, let's get back to 2700, then I'm probably going to call it a night. So failing this one is not an option. White to move. So this move seems the most logical. But you can just block with the knight. You can take, has to take with the pawn. We take. That doesn't seem to be working. Can win the rook. Well, in fact, it is working. Let's checkmate. So I just want to be sure about this. Check. If he takes with the queen, well then it's a free queen. That's clearly winning. If he blocks with the bishop, then this is checkmate. So has to block with the knight. Check. Has to take. Queen takes. If king here, checkmate. Yeah, this just works. So he's blocked with the knight. I'm not sure we considered that. Okay, so I messed up there. This is clearly still winning though. But how? Maybe queen takes this. He has no threat, so yeah, I think this works. Okay, so he's sacking. Cool, one more. White to move. He's got back rank issues, although not sure we can really do much with that right now. Rook in exchange. No. We're equal. Got a couple of scary pawns. Okay, I'm not seeing any immediate combo for checkmate, for example. This bishop is potentially just hanging. Maybe he's coming in like this. Queen. I'm not sure. Also thinking about this. Let's try and force the issue. So let's say we do this. Let's say he ignores that threat completely. Comes in. Yes, we can take the queen, but this just wins, no? Yep, I believe so. So maybe he has a queen move. Let's threaten checkmate. This defends against checkmate. Then we're still 2 moves away from a win. It gives him 2 moves. Like queen takes here, threatening checkmate in 2. So I'm not sure this works. So we're back to this. Simply win a piece. Threaten the rook. So here, here. Not sure that's threatening anything. Is he also maybe threatening this? Takes. Still think so. Anything I'm missing? I'm feeling this. Just check this once more. Here, here. Nope. Damn it. Is this? Why has he done that move? Oh, the bishop covers. God damn it. These backwards bishop moves. Oh my god. If I'd seen that, this would have been obvious. Okay. Back to the grind. Not giving up on this until 2700. Or, let's say, 2650. One of the two. So white to move. We've just been forked. The only check we have is this. Let's say king here. We then have this. Not sure about that. But this seems the most logical move. Although, this first. If he takes the queen, this has to block. Not feeling that. You have a quick look at this. You know, let's say rook takes. Check. Hmm. It's the most logical move. Just need to figure it out from here. This is so tempting. Maybe we win the knight at the end. So here. The king can take. Then we win the rook. So king has to go here, I think. Rook takes. Queen takes. Okay, it goes this way. So we win a rook at the very least. Is there anything better? Not seeing it. Okay. Probably need two more. He's just castled. Back to move. Material is equal. Could potentially trap this bishop. Yes. But we have to be careful because this knight moves. This would be a pin. So I'm starting to feel maybe just trade. Not seeing nothing these guys can do right now. So it takes. Let's say pawn takes. Then we trap the bishop. Seems good. Then we trade again. Trap the bishop. One more, then we're done. complicated. Looking at this. Remove the defender of this guy. That does lift to this. Also maybe just this. You can trade. You can take the bishop, and then the knight is potentially trapped. Like if we hadn't taken with the rook here, you could go here, but the rook covers along with the queen. So leaning towards this. Should consider this as well. Knight takes. Don't see it. Gonna try this. Damn it. So does this work somehow? It does. How? I can't even comprehend what's happening right now. Bishop move. Why? So what's wrong with this? Bishop takes. Hmm. Okay, just completely missed bishop takes. So what's wrong with this? queen trapped? Okay. Just didn't see that. I think I saw bishop c2, but didn't think it worked. So this is the most obvious move, but it fails, I think. This is better. I mean, this is a basic fork. Threatening to win an entire rook as well. Is there anything better? Like, is this possible? If he goes this way, we promote. So he has to go this way, and then what about this? Let's checkmate. Oh, I didn't see that. Okay. Need to be a bit careful. I think he wants a queen trade, so this doesn't work. So king here or here? Has to be here, otherwise this no longer works. King here. Looks okay. And then this still works, surely. Yep. Okay. One more. We're down 2 pieces, so this has to be a pretty devastating attack. Not seeing it immediately. This should become obvious. look at this long enough. So one we've been seeing is this. Just threatening to punch through center. Threat attacks this twice. And I don't see a way he can defend it. And if we come in with the rook, you know, it's pretty nasty. Then double up. He doesn't have any threats. This is not a threat right now. I'm not seeing any other way of breaking through. Like all the check squares are covered. There's no sack here. This is covered. This here, I don't think works. So yeah, this is the only move. Now we have check with the rook, which wins the queen, I believe. And probably the game. Nice. So, gonna leave it at that. Happy to be of 2700 again. I've had a few drinks tonight as well, so, you know, clearly, I don't know, the last few days, I'm not sure what's been wrong, but starting to get used to the streaming now. I think talking while you're solving puzzles doesn't necessarily help. Also, I would say, drawing the arrows on the screen doesn't necessarily help either. It kind of distracts you. But, you know, I'm doing these videos and the streaming for, not just for me anymore, it's for you guys as well, so I'm okay with it. And I'm getting used to it. So, hopefully, now we're on the way up again. We'll have to see. You know, I don't want to drop down again. So, yeah. Hope you've enjoyed that. And I'll be around again soon. Take care, guys.